Hey gamers! You know I always introduce new emulators because not every project has the same impact. Some are truly game changers, while others, not so much. Today, we're diving into a brand new Nintendo Switch emulator that's been creating some buzz. Is it the next big thing, or just another project trying to find its footing? Stick around to find out. If you find this video helpful, please make sure to like and subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to hit the bell button for notifications. Let's get started. First things first, what is the Yuwin emulator? For those who haven't heard, Yuwin is a new contender in the world of Nintendo Switch emulation on Android, developed by Sin. Yes, it's also a yuzu fork, but it promises smoother gameplay, better performance, and a more stable experience compared to other mobile emulators. We'll explore whether Yuwin has the potential to become the ultimate successor in the emulator world, or if it's destined to fade away like many other projects. Let's find out. For your information, I received this emulator through their Telegram channel. They don't currently have a GitHub repository or website, so feel free to join their channel for more details. Once you've downloaded the APK file for the emulator, go ahead and install the app. After installation, open the app, and you'll be greeted by the emulator's welcome screen. Click Get Started, and then grant the necessary permissions to allow notifications from the emulator. If you used other emulator like yuzu or sudachi, you'll notice the features and UI are quite similar, as this emulator is a clone of yuzu. Next, the emulator will prompt you to enter your production ID or product keys. Without these keys, you won't be able to run any games. Unfortunately, I can't provide direct links to these keys, as it would violate YouTube's community guidelines. Select them from your file manager, and the emulator will confirm that they've been successfully installed. The emulator will then ask you to locate your games folder. Once the folder is added, suyu will automatically detect and display the games in your library. Wait, at this point, you might be wondering where I got these games and which ones you should try first. Before you jump into any game, it's important to know whether it's playable on the emulator. Yuzu has a compatibility list on their GitLab page, which I've linked in the description. From there, you can check if your favorite game is supported. Make sure you unzip the game files and move them to the games folder. After that, tap Use this folder at the bottom to allow uzuy edge access. Now tap Deep Scan, and let the system finish setting up the default configuration. Just click Continue. Here's our game list. But before we start playing, let's configure a few settings. Click on the gear icon in the bottom right corner, then select Advanced Settings, and open the System tab. I recommend turning off the Limit Speed option so the emulator can make use of your device's full resources. If you enable Docked Mode, it will increase the resolution but may reduce performance, so leave it disabled if your device isn't powerful enough. In the Graphics section, set the CPU accuracy on Normal. You can increase the resolution to 4x, but I suggest using your device's native resolution for smoother gameplay. Higher resolutions demand more power, so adjust according to your device's capability. You'll also have other options like DRAM, orientation, aspect ratio, and shaders, but I suggest leaving those as they are, as these settings vary from device to device. Play around with them to find what works best for you. Under the tab of Debug, here set Vulkan as API because it provides best performance. Next, head back to the main settings menu, where you'll find an option to install custom GPU drivers. By default, it selects your device's GPU, and you can install custom GPU for best performance. I've included a download link for these drivers in the description. You can try Yuwin emulator's dark theme, which looks really nice. Finally, let's dive into some gameplay with the suyu emulator. The experience is very similar to yuzu, and honestly, I think once you start playing on uzuy edge, you might not go back to using your Nintendo Switch, if you even have one. For any additional information or questions, feel free to join our Discord server, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for future updates. See you in the next video. Take care.